Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. My name's Wyatt Reed for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as it is a very special night here in Abingdon. It is senior night, as we will be celebrating the seniors for the A-Town Tornadoes as they get set to take on Peoria Heights here this evening. Of course, we'll worry about the senior night festivities once the varsity matchup is about ready to get underway, but the JV matchup about to get underway here in just a few moments, and we'll have that for you right here as both teams finishing up their warm-ups, and should be an excellent matchup here once again between A-Town and Peoria Heights. And right now I just want to start things off by saying if you hear my voice crack at all, if you hear, you can probably hear that I'm a little more nasally than I usually am when I do these broadcasts. I am just getting over, and I'm actually still fighting it, kind of, but didn't want to miss this special night here. But getting over a little bug that got me. Didn't do a lot of moving off the couch on Sunday. Actually missed work yesterday. So it's been a tough about 48 hours for myself. So still not quite back at 100%. And, of course, when you're sick and in the broadcasting business, the first thing to go is your voice. And so if my voice is not at up to par, shall we say, as it usually is, I'm going to say my apologies right off the get-go. So I'm doing the best I can with what little voice I have. But like I said, I didn't want to miss this special night here for the A-Town Tornadoes, as it is, of course, the senior night festivities, and very happy to be here with each and every one of you here this evening. And feel free to get into the comment section if you would like to talk to us here at some point. Let us know maybe your favorite moment. This is our final volleyball broadcast of the season, which is very sad for me to say that because it's been a lot of fun this volleyball season, and just seeing the growth of this team, it has been absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to ask something real quick. Could you go down and get me a roster for A-Town? I misplaced mine. Having to talk to my wonderful camera girl here, Alyssa, and I'll take care of the camera duties here as best we can before we get things going. But misplaced my roster, wouldn't you know that? I think that's the sickness in my head that is talking. Hey, Alyssa, I'm actually good. Thank you. I got it. Found it. The beauty of live broadcasts, I tell you what. I forgot the sports programs for A-Town High School. They've got them all combined here. So let's go to a volleyball there. There's the JV. So we're good to go here. I'll get the Peoria Heights JV roster ready to go. And the handshakes are taking place at center court as we speak. And it's time for volleyball here. Again, the final broadcast for TSSR Game Time Live here for the volleyball season here in Abingdon. Of course, we'll be back with more sports broadcasts. We've got a football game this Friday, and I've been told we're coming back for basketball season, so very excited to be sticking around A-Town here, broadcasting as many of the home games here at A-Town as we can. Let's get this match underway, though, here. Peoria Heights, the Patriots, making the long drive from the Peoria area. Actually, I thought I beat them, but then I got here and they were warming up, so the bus actually went and got gas. So I was pulling in as the bus was pulling back from getting gas. So I was like, I beat Peoria Heights here today. But it turns out that was not the case. So anywho, it is good to be with you here once again. Feel free to get into the comments section and let us know your thoughts, who you're rooting for, where you're listening from, excuse me. And let's get this thing underway as number 13, Jenna Harmon, gets it in for Peoria Heights. And we are underway as that one back over the net for A-Town, and good back and forth to start this one, and that one goes wide off the hands of Peoria Heights. I believe that is number 20, Anna Foster, hammering that one out of play. And the scoreboard is actually working here today. I was on a broadcast on Saturday afternoon, and our scoreboard wasn't quite working, which was kind of frustrating a little bit, but it is all good to go here this evening for this broadcast, and Foster going to give it another go again, and A-Town are ready for it. Oh, but then that one goes right into the net off the hands of Corey Anderson, the freshman, and it'll even things up here, one apiece. Just underway here from A-Town High School as that one served in, and that one struggles to get to the net. That serve by Jediah Hendon. And A-Town will take a 2-1 lead here. In to do the serving duties, number 12 for A-Town. That would be Miley Weber. And that one goes right into the net. Oh, that's going to be close. We'll see if they give that one an ace. I don't think they will. Miley did have 3 aces in their loss to Stark County a few weeks back. Been a long time since we had a broadcast, as the A-Town Tornadoes have not been in Abingdon. That one down to the floor, and a beautiful play by Madison Ramsey. And she gets that one. She'll get the kill, and it is 3-2 now. And Ramsey will pick up the first kill of the day for either side here. And the service goes in. That's going to be a beautiful service ace. Sylvia Thornton picking up her first ace of the night. I got to get my statistics all good to go here. And Thornton going to send that one in again. Oh, that one had a little English on it. A-Town nearly wasn't able to get that one, but they were able to do so. And that one off the basketball rim. And I accidentally reset, so here we go. We're going to get to Peoria Heights. They've got 4 now. 4-3 is our score. Just underway here in set number 1 in the best of 3. As Thornton gets that one in once again. And a little tap over. Nice play. Boy, good defense by both sides. Good effort by Miley Weber trying to clean that one up, but it was not able to get over the net. And Peoria Heights will pick up their 5th point here. They lead it 5-3. Good run here from Peoria Heights here in set number 1. A-Town looking to put that run to a stop as Anderson puts that one over the net. That one high into the rafters. That one off the divider, and they're going to give the point to A-Town. That's the first time I've seen them actually award a point, off the rafters there. So with that in mind, our score here, 5-4. In to do the serving duties for A-Town is Izzy Kemp. Always got that fastball, that fast serve she likes to use. That one goes wide off the hands of Anna Foster, the freshman for Peoria Heights. And that'll even things up at 5. Back-to-back points for A-Town. As Izzy Kemp gets that one right back in. And Peoria Heights goes for the kill, but A-Town there for it. This one got to go over. It does go over, and it goes down to the floor. A beautiful play by Taylor Hendel, tipping that one right over. And Taylor Hendel picks up her first kill of the night. And A-Town with a 6-5 lead. I think we are finally getting updated here on our statistics here. Little slow here as it is first volleyball broadcast in almost 2 weeks for us. Somehow that one almost got over. If the divider was not in between, if there was no divider there, I think that one gets over for Peoria Heights. But bad luck for the Patriots, and the Tornadoes now have a 7-5 lead. Senior night here in A-Town High School. We'll have the senior night festivities in the pregame show of the next broadcast right here on this YouTube channel. And a whistle and a violation on A-Town. That'll give the point to Peoria Heights. And it is now 7-6. They did not give Taylor Hendel the kill on the earlier possession, which is kind of bizarre. I thought it was a kill, but I'm going to give her the kill anyway. As the service goes in, A-Town are ready for it. As trying to get that one over the net, and unsuccessful is Alyssa Berry, the sophomore. And things are tied up at lucky number 7. Once again, if you're just joining us, feel free to get into the comment section, as we like to hear from our viewers out there. Let us know who you're rooting for. Oh, that's a beautiful serve, and that one goes right to the floor. Ariana Sellner for the Patriots. And Peoria Heights now has themselves an 8-7 lead. Another service goes in, and that one might be another ace. It sure is. Back-to-back aces for Ariana Sellner. Showing off that good serve as the, wait, is that right? says she's a junior, but she's on the junior varsity roster. Don't see that too often. And this one's got to go over. It does go over, but running into the net. So the violation, Tiana Hamilton, the one running into the net. Actually, that is Alyssa Berry who ran into the net. We have a timeout on the floor. 9-7, 10-7, excuse me, is our score. As we'll be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 10-7 is the score as the Peoria Heights Patriots off to an early lead. Good back and forth battle between these two here in the early going. No team has led by more than 3. This is the biggest lead of the day for Peoria Heights. A-Town looking to get back into it. Hendel sends that one over. That's actually Anna Servin who gets that over. My apologies. Going for the kill and picking up the kill. Beautiful play there by Anna Foster. And as is the case in many of the volleyball games that we do, if you've got height, especially in JV, you're going to be a problem, a force to be dealt with. A-Town going to have to figure out how to deal with her incredible height and athleticism there. Alyssa Berry, another tap over, that one by Lillian Nelson for the Patriots. 11-7 is our score as the good back and forth continues between these two squads. Going for it again and getting it again, as that is Anna Foster. Give her 3rd kill of the night. We're very early on here in this first set, so it could be a good night for Anna Foster. 12-7, biggest lead of the night. Still out there to serve is Ariana Sellner. Anna Servin sends it over on 2. Peoria Heights ready for it. And a little punch over at the net by Lillian Nelson. Sending that one over is Tiana Hamilton. Going for it again, and once again, the hat trick. 3 straight kills for Anna Foster. And the lead is now 13-7. Peoria Heights, to their credit, they're just setting that up beautifully. And that's not an instant replay. That is pretty much the same play that's been ran 3 times in a row. Beautiful execution by the Patriots as Hamilton sends it over for A-Town. Oh, a little tap. And A-Town nearly got the chance, but that one goes out of play. We'll see if they give her a kill. I don't think so. It was Anna Foster who sent that one down. Didn't have near as much speed behind that one, but still an excellent play by Foster nonetheless. Hamilton sends it over for A-Town. 14-7, Peoria Heights doubling up A-Town here in the early going. As that one goes over by Maya Alderson. And that one, and the miscommunication as the girls who were in the back tried to come forward, but somebody needed to stay back. They do end up giving a 4th kill, by the way, to Anna Foster. And it's now 15-7. As Hamilton punches that one over. And good defense at the net by Peoria Heights. And they are running away with this one here. Dominant run here, and it's 16-7. I don't know what this run is, where it all got started, but it has been very, very good. And picking up an ace is Ariana Sellner. That's her 2nd ace of the night. And it's now 17-7. 10-point lead for the Patriots. Ariana Sellner serves that one in. A-Town are ready for it. This one's got to go over, and it goes out of play off the hands of Leah Jansen. And the run continues for the Patriots. Substitution, I believe, as checking out of the game, Miley Weber. Checking into the game is Alicia Snyder for A-Town. 2 aces for, excuse me, 2 aces for Ariana Selner. A lot more service points, too. It's been all Selner. Oh, Anna Foster nearly got the kill, but good play defensively by A-Town. Going for it, left-handed shot by Lillian Nelson. And Hamilton tried to send that one over. Tiana Hamilton into the net. And it's now 19-7. They have a kill on the board for number 6, Lillian Nelson. So I might have got those two confused, Anna Foster and Lillian Nelson. They are very close in height as Taylor Hendel, a little mishit off the wrong part of her wrist, I would say. And that is just a mishit right there, and the score now goes to 20-7. 20-7 is our score. Still serving is Ariana Selner. She's been doing an excellent job in the service game. This one over the net. Taylor Hendel wasn't ready for it. It goes into the net. And it's now 21-7. A whistle. And Anna Servin checking into the game. Checking in for Maya Alderson. Dominant stretch here for Peoria Heights here in set number 1, but it's a best of 3. It'll still go down as just 1 set, as that is another service ace, her 3rd of the night for Ariana Selner. And the score is now 22-7. It's going to be hard to highlight just one person because Peoria Heights, they've got a couple of girls who've had a pretty good first set. As Hamilton sends that over, but good defense at the net by Anna Foster. Sends that one straight down to the floor. She'll get another kill. That's her 5th of the night. And a good block right there in front of the net, 23-7. As Selner gets that one in. A-Town ready for it, and it goes over. Jansen sends that over. As that one goes wide, and finally the run comes to an end, but A-Town still got a lot of work to do. 23-8 off the hands of Anna Foster. One of the few mistakes that she's made here in our first set. And she does have 4 kills. Aaliyah Jansen wanting to rethink the service. So Jansen going to give it another go as she sends that one over. Nearly gets the ace as Anna Foster sends that one over, but A-Town scrambling. It's got to go over here. Schneider sends it over. Good play there by A-Town. And they're going to set up Foster again. Foster right back down to the floor. Give her number 6. Scoreboard has 5. I've got her at 6. That's Christopher Evans waving hello in the chat with us here this evening. 24-8 as left-handed service for Peoria Heights. Lillian Nelson has to go over. Hendel gets it over. Set point for the Patriots. And that one down to the floor. Who else would it be? As it is Anna Foster getting the job done. Her 7th kill of the evening. And that wraps up set number 1. A dominant first set, 25-8. We'll have a set number 2 as A-Town will try to rally next. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening, as the first set did not go A-Town's way here as we get ready for the senior night festivities, which are scheduled later in the evening. But the JV contest underway, and set number one going to the Patriots of Peoria Heights, a 25-8 thumping. But it only counts for one set, and it's best 2 out of 3. So A-Town still has a chance to come back here, swipe that away, and we'll see what set number 2. Although they have to figure out a way to stop Anna Foster, who Anna Foster, by the way, is on the varsity roster as well. That doesn't surprise me one bit. She's a freshman, but she is one tall girl out there, and she's been wreaking havoc. The scoreboard to my right has her at 6. I have her at 7 kills this evening. Either way, it was a dominant showing for Miss Anna Foster. So let's give game number 1, or set number 1, to the Patriots of Peoria Heights. And it looks like a substitution, or they're trying to make sure everybody, the correct girls, are out there on the floor. And it's good to have everybody along here this evening. Feel free to get into the comments section, as our friend Christopher has already here this evening. Christopher, I've been told, is the father of our camera girl, Alyssa. So, Christopher, if you're still watching, I just got to say, your girl does great work. She's got a very bright future in this business if she chooses to continue it. So, you raised a good one, and it's been a blast working with Miss Alyssa here throughout the volleyball season and through the football season. We got a football game on Friday night, senior night for them, as well as Anna Servin gets that one in, and picking up the ace, Anna Servin. So that's a good way to start after losing set number 1, 25-8. Anna Servin comes in and gets the service ace, and that is a 1-0 start for the A-Town Tornadoes. And how about another? Anna Servin, back-to-back service aces. Scoreboard only has her for 1, but I have her now for 2, and it's 2-0. As Anna Servin, let me look, in the game against, is that North Fulton? Let me see my notes here. Yep, Anna Servin. I'm giving the points to the wrong girl. That's on me. Here we go. 2-0 is our score. That one, a miss hit there by Jada Hendon, I missaid her name in the first set. Didn't really say a lot of different names in that first set, except Anna Foster. But it's Jada. I think I said Jediah in the first set, and that was definitely not it. There's another chance for me to say it. Jada Hendon, that one goes into the net. And how about the Tornadoes starting off set number 2 after losing 25-8? They lead it now 4-0. Anna Servin getting that serve in again. She's got a very good serve. I'll go over those numbers here in just a second. Hendon sends that one wide. So the last couple of times she's had trouble getting it over the net. Now she sends it over the net. However, it goes out of play. Anna Servin, in the last game that we did in the loss to West Central, get to those stats here in just a second, as setting that one up. Down to the floor it goes, and finally the run ends for A-Town as Sylvia Thornton gets a kill. So let me update that, and then I'll get to that stat that I wanted to get to here a little while ago. Anna Servin, 3 aces and 1 kill in the loss to West Central. So she had a pretty good night there, as that one punched over the net. Good play by Condry. Servin. And now it's got to go over. It does go over. Nice play there by Corey Anderson. A little tap down and another kill. Sylvia Thornton, back-to-back kills for Thornton. And Peoria Heights rallying back after falling behind 5-0. They now trail 5-2. Another service coming in for the Patriots. A service error, however, as that is Jenna Harmon. She's usually a setter. And that one into the net for the sophomore. So the score goes back to A-Town as Miley Weber serving that one in. And they're going to give Thornton another chance, and Thornton's going to pick up another kill. 3 kills for Sylvia Thornton in this set. She did have an ace back in the first set. But after the Anna Foster show, it is now Sylvia Thornton as the libero serves that one out of play. The libero for Peoria Heights, Addison Nagel. And the lead's back up to 4. It's 7-3. Anna serving with 1 ace on the board here for A-Town. I have her for 2. Either way. Agree to disagree as that service comes in. Little fastball, nice play there at the net. Taylor Hendel not going to get the kill, but the point will work just as good as Taylor Hendel taps that one straight down at the net. Doesn't get a violation, and the lead's back up to 5. 8-3 is our score. Izzy Kemp, her service, boy, look at that missile that she sends right over the net. Peoria Heights just sends it right back over on the first hit. Oh, and a nice play there. Oh, but a good play defensively by A-Town, saving that one from going out of play. Thornton tries to get the kill. This is a night and day difference to that first set, as that one goes into the net after Hendel sends it over the net. And A-Town with their biggest lead of the night, it's 9-3. Boy, set number 2 after getting beat 25-8. A-Town's already reached that 8 and surpassed it. They lead 9-3. Izzy Kemp sends that one in. Peoria Heights, all they can do is send it right back over. Hamilton tried to send it over. Another good defensive play here, but that one goes into the net. As that was Tiana Hamilton trying to save that one originally. But man, the effort, the turnaround from set number 1. It was a long, long run for Peoria Heights as Thornton serves that one in. Anna Servin on 2, sends it right back over. Peoria Heights ready for it. Anna Foster sends that one down. A-Town tried to dig it out, but it goes out of play. And the Patriots, back-to-back points. They are trailing 9-5 now. Sylvia Thornton, the freshman, back in for the Patriots. Gets that one in. Miley Weber. Now to Hamilton. Hamilton sends it over. Setting up Foster. Right down to the floor. A miscommunication between Anna Servin and Izzy Kemp. I don't think either one of them knew who was supposed to hit that one right down to the floor. And that'll be kill number 8 by my count for Anna Foster. Excuse me. Again, still dealing with that bug, so a couple coughs, sniffles. You're going to hear it all probably this evening. Taylor Hendel tried to save that one from going out of play, but to no avail. And now Sylvia Thornton. A lot of good service points here. They give her an ace. They do not. Still with 1 ace. 3 kills for Sylvia here today as well. Oh, that one right over the net. I mean, that is so close to hitting the net. I don't know how she's able to do that. Left-handed shot. Nice play defensively by A-Town to send it right back over. Setting up Anna Foster. And Servin tried to dig it out, but it goes into the rafters and right back down to the floor. And a timeout is called after a 9-3 lead. Peoria Heights roaring back. It's 9-8. We'll be back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, live from A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. It is senior night for the A-Town Tornadoes, but right now dealing with the JV matchup, our varsity matchup a little bit later on here tonight, and we'll have the senior night festivities as the service ace by Sylvia Thornton out of the timeout. And what was once a 9-3 lead for A-Town, that is gone. It is tied at 9. Scoreboard not wanting to update here. Now it's good to go. Thornton, oh boy, nearly picked up another ace. She has 2 on the day. Anna Foster gets another kill. And if my count is correct, which it could be, it could not be, I think that's number 10 for her tonight. Scoreboard to my right has 8. But what a run this has been, a 7-0 run after A-Town started off with a 9-3 run. Thornton just somehow gets that right over the net. Every time she serves that, it looks like it's going straight into the net. However, it does not. And Sylvia Thornton has now matched her teammate Ariana Sellner, with 3 aces on the evening. She also has 3 kills. Sending it over is Maddie Condry. Setting it up. Sending it. Oh, good defense there at the net, but Taylor Hendel struggled to get that one over the net. And the run is up to a 9-0 run. That was sent over by Lillian Nelson, who we haven't said much of here today outside of those 3 aces for A-Town, and a violation on A-Town. And that is going to be another point for Peoria Heights. So make it a 10-0 run. Game has been a game of runs, most definitely here. Quite the run here for the Patriots this evening as Thornton gets that one in. Hendel gets it right back over. And how about that? Taylor Hendel picks up the kill, as that one went right off the hands of Jada Hendon. Kind of one of those mishits I talked about earlier in the broadcast. I think Hendel had that last mishit that I talked about. Able to make up for it on that one, however, as Aaliyah Jansen, sends that one out of play on the service. So right after they try to get a little bit of momentum, they give it right back. And the lead is 14-10, Peoria Heights. And the dangerous Ariana Sellner back in to do the serving duties once again for Peoria Heights. Again with those 3 aces. Nice play by Hendel. That high into the rafters. Tiana Hamilton sends it over. What a great play there by Hendel. Anna Foster! Good defense by A-Town. However, they couldn't get it over within the 3 hits. And the point will go to Peoria Heights. And it's now 15-10. Ariana Sellner serves that one in. That somehow got over the net. I have no idea. That didn't look like it had enough juice to get over the net by my point of view, but it works out to Sellner's. It works out, and she's got her 4th ace of the night. It's 16-10. Sellner sends that one over. A little pop fly, and somehow that one's going to go down as an ace. That was just one of those little lollipop serves, and it worked out successfully. 17-10. This run, dating back to when it was 9-3, so doing the quick math, it's a 14-1 run. A-Town needs to stop it if they want to continue this match here, as Hendel sends it over, setting it up. That one goes right into the net. Lillian Nelson sends it into the net. So the Tornadoes catch a break there. Excuse me. That one snuck up on me there. I would have turned it down. My apologies for that one. Excuse me. As coming in to do the serving duties, Alicia Snyder, the freshman. Snyder sends that one over with some good pace. Oh my goodness, that one somehow falls to the floor. I think Peoria Heights thought that one was going to hit the little foam pole right there. See if they give an ace to, I think they will give it to Schneider. So her first ace of the night for A-Town as that one sent over. And setting it up for Hendel, the one-handed hit right over. And they're able, Peoria Heights, to send it right over. Good back and forth we go. Miley Weber gets it over for the Tornadoes. Setting up Anna Foster. Oh, haven't said her name much. That one hits the rafter, and they were unable to get it over in 3 hits. That rafter and that divider right in the middle wreaking havoc here today. That's the 3rd time today that we've seen that come into play. Service comes in for Peoria Heights. This got to go over. It does go over. Nice play there by Miley Weber. 18-12 our score. Anna Foster. Good defense at the net by Taylor Hendel. Miley Weber gets it over. Anna Foster gets that one down to the floor. She'll pick up the kill. But boy, what a play by Taylor Hendel earlier on. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. 19-12 our score. The Peoria Heights Patriots, after winning set number 1, 25-8. We've seen a good fight for A-Town. A-Town led this set 9-3, but it's been a 16-3 run since then for Peoria Heights. A-Town, after the timeout, looking to get back into this one. Try to send this to a 3rd set, but that woman right there, Anna Foster, been making it one heck of a day for Peoria Heights. She gets another kill. Scoreboard has her at 10. I have her at 12. Either way, she has just been wreaking all sorts of havoc on this A-Town Tornadoes team as the serve comes in by Lillian Nelson. Miley Weber will send it over. Oh, that's a good play right there. Just got it over the net. Anna Foster has it. Good dig out there by A-Town, and they send it over. Hendel. 20-12 our score. That one goes over the net. I don't think anybody thought that was going to go over the net, including A-Town. But it works to Peoria Heights' favor. And the score now 21-12. Lillian Nelson somehow got that one over the net. We've seen a lot of low line drive serves here in this match. Every time I see those. Nice defense at the net. Hendel, Miley Weber, both there. And that is a great block and a point for A-Town. But as I was saying, these low line drive serves, we've seen them all day long here in this JV matchup. It's been a lot of fun. Lily Terwilliger serves that one in. Final time, I'm going to try not to mess up her name here as Miley Weber sends that one over. Peoria Heights kind of surprised that one came over, it looked like. But they end up getting the point as that one falls to the floor. 22-13 our score. 5 aces in the game for Ariana Sellner. Here's Anna Foster with those 12 kills. And how about an ace to go along with it? She just put that run right in the back corner. That's just not fair right there, and it's 23-13. So to go along with those 12 kills, she has got 1 ace now. As Corey Anderson sends that one wide, and it is match point for the Patriots. Again, this was a 9-3 matchup. A-Town had the 9-3 lead, but Peoria Heights got on one of those rolls that they did in set number 1 where they won that first set 25-8. Set point, Sylvia Thornton tried to get the match point. She's not going to get the kill, but the point does go to Peoria Heights, and that will end the match as 25-13, the final score, a 2-0 win for Peoria Heights. We'll recap it and get you ready for the senior night festivities as we've got those coming at you next on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Final score of this one, we're going to try to keep this post-game show nice and short here as the senior day festivities. So we're going to try to wrap up this broadcast and then start our next broadcast, our next live stream here on YouTube. So you're going to have to go back to the profile and click on the new link for the varsity matchup between A-Town and Peoria Heights. But real quickly here, let's recap this one as the final score, 25-13 there in set number 2, 25-8 the score in set number 1. As you can see the JV squad there getting all the flowers and gifts for the seniors that they'll be celebrating here at A-Town High School. Story of the game, though, quite simply, Anna Foster. I mean, this girl, and she's a freshman, she is going to be a problem, a force to be reckoned with here at Peoria Heights. She is only a freshman, and she had 12 kills here in this match. And with that being said, she had 12 kills and 1 ace to go along with it as well. Somebody else is going to be a problem wearing a Patriots uniform for at least one more year, Ariana Sellner. Even though she's a junior, she was in this JV matchup. And so Ariana Sellner finishing with 5 aces on the night. And then it was a wonderful day there for Sylvia Thornton, as Sylvia Thornton finishing with 3 and 3. As the festivities, senior day festivities going on right now across the court. If you can, our camera girl here, Alyssa, doing the senior day festivities here at A-Town High School. I think they're going on in that corner, but I could be wrong. So the A-Town Volleyball seniors, I was hoping to get this stream down before they did this, but you know what? We're going to keep it up here. As there you go. Let's do the senior day festivities here. As that one right there, that is that is Addison Anderson, one of the seniors on this squad for the A-Town Tornadoes. Addison Anderson, number 17 for the A-Town Tornadoes. Congratulations on a great senior campaign, as she is the first senior that was honored here this evening. All right, and then we've got Kendra Hendricks, number 11. Boy, she's got quite the crew there with her. Kendra Hendricks out there, number 11. She's right there in the middle. I don't know what that says about Addison Anderson, but anyway. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. And they've got some pictures actually on the scoreboard, which is kind of nice to see there. Some senior pictures. There you go. You got a senior picture and a couple of other ones there for Kendra Hendricks. Mia Lujan. Number 13, Mia Lujan. She's got a crew with her there as well. An FFA girl, they say, Mia Lujan. Senior night here at A-Town High School, a very emotional night. The final broadcast volleyball-wise. And Mia Lujan being celebrated right now. Should be a great match in the varsity matchup here. Peoria Heights have got some names that we talked about in the JV matchup. So some of those names that we talked about, we'll have them. But the way this A-Town team has been playing down the stretch, they've been very, very good. Maddie Stevens now being honored, number 18 for the A-Town Tornadoes. So this girl, one heck of an athlete here. Maddie Stevens did 4 years of volleyball and 4 years of softball, they say, as well. Those are two very drastic sports, drastically different sports, I should say. Got to be a great athlete to be able to pull off both, but Maddie Stevens able to do so. And there's your seniors, folks. The A-Town Tornado seniors. Congratulations to them on a great senior campaign, and best of luck to them, whatever their future endeavors they include. So once again, the final score of our JV matchup here, 25-13, 25-8 was the score in set number 1. As we will get ready for our varsity contest, teams are going to go start warming up here in just a little bit, so we'll have the broadcast. Let me go over some A-Town numbers. I went over the Peoria Heights numbers. Not really a lot to get to here, not a lot of numbers for A-Town. However, Taylor Hendel did finish with 2 kills, and it was 2 aces on the day for Anna Servin, 1 kill on the day for Alicia Snyder. So with that being said, that is going to put a wrap on our JV matchup there, as our camera girl Alyssa doing a close-up of some of the senior photos that are being played here for Senior Day. So once again, congratulations to all the seniors, and we will have the A-Town Tornado varsity matchup against Peoria Heights coming up here very, very shortly. For our wonderful camera girl, Alyssa, my name is Wyatt Reed. Thank you so much for watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.